Hello everybody, my name is Kirk, and wow, I've been playing with Project Joy for the last 10 years or so. I miss singing live with you guys. I play at a lot of senior facilities around Spokane in the Valley. I really do miss you guys, and I miss the performing. A lot of you that do know me know that I sing a variety of songs, and I tell a little bit about the songs. That's just part of my shtick. Some of you don't know me from the Man in the Moon, so tell you what, you're going to find out, and this first song works out just fine. Welcome to my world, won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happen now and then. Step into my heart, leave your cares behind. So welcome to my world, built with you in mind. Knock and the door will be open. Seek and you will find. Oh, ask and you'll be given. World of mine, 'cause I'll be waiting here with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Knock, the door will be open. Given the key to this world of mine, 'cause I'll be waiting here with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. I've been waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. There you go, old Jim Reeves, and welcome to my world too. That was just a great old song, great old country song. Well, I know Christmas is starting to sneak up on us, but I have a song here that has become one of the most popular Christmas songs of all time. But back in 1857, it was written to be a Thanksgiving song. I don't know what church it was, but the song leader wrote a Thanksgiving song. And the congregation loved it so much that they wanted it the next week, and the next week, and the next week. Well, guess what? That was Christmas. And this song has become one of the more popular Christmas songs of all time. Yet, you'll never hear anything about the birth of Christ or Santa Claus or presents in this song. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing sleighing song tonight. Oh, sing along with me. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Laughing all the way, bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing sleighing song tonight. Last time, oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse lake. Whoops, that's what I used to sing when I was a kid. Oh, oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse, in a one-horse, in a one-horse open sleigh. Merry Thanksgiving for everybody. All right, that was written in 1857. That goes back a ways. This next song goes out to all of you that served in the military. We just had Veterans Day the other day. This takes you back to 1942 by one of the great sisters acts, the Andrews Sisters. And I know a lot of you had family members or spouse in the military. You served too. So here we go with the Andrews Sisters. Oh, don't sit under the apple tree, anyone else but me, anyone else but me, anybody else but me. No, 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 don't sit under that apple tree, anyone else but me, till I come marching home. Oh, don't go walking down Lover's Lane, anybody else but me, anyone else but me, anyone else but me. No, 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 don't go walking down Lover's Lane, anyone else but me, till I come marching home. I said till I come marching home. Thank you for your service, all you veterans out there and family members. What a great song. By the way, we just lost Patty Andrews just a couple of years ago, so amazing group of ladies. Well, tell you what, time for a medley of a couple of songs by the Man in Black. Not Roy Orbison, he's one of my favorites too, but in this case, Johnny Cash. This song was co-written by June Carter, and she must have done a pretty good job because this song made an impression on Johnny. And of course, June Carter became June Carter Cash. Here we go. This is my wife's and my favorite song to swing dance to. You want to give us a lot of room because I get pretty wild. Grab a partner while I sing, a perfect song for country sings. Oh, love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. I'm bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. Help me. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. Those flames, they went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. I fell into that burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. Those flames, they went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. A ring of fire. A ring of fire. A ring of fire. I hear the train a-comin'. It's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen that sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Oh, but the train keeps on rolling on down to San Antonio. Oh, I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it all a little farther down the line. As far from Folsom Prison, that's where I'd want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Oh, the taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. Oh, I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. Help me. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, 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 the flames they went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Yeehaw, everybody, that's Johnny Cash. One thing I learned when I started singing in public about 10 years ago is to know your audience. If you're singing a bunch of 21-year-olds at happy hour, you don't do some of the songs I might sing in other places. One thing that I think is, this song is probably the greatest for singing at senior facilities and younger. This song was done by a great duet, and the thing about this duet that's a little different, it was a mother and a daughter, the Judds. And this song, wow, I just can't think of a better song to sing to you folks today. It's called Grandpa, Tell Me About the Good Old Days. I grew up down in Colfax where every Sunday, right after church, we were always at Grandpa's and Grandma's house. And sometimes he had to tell us some things kind of serious too. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy. Grandpa, take me back to yesterday, when the line between right and wrong didn't seem so hazy. Did lovers really fall in love to stay, stand beside each other, come what may? Was a promise really something people kept, not just something they would say then forget? Did families really bow their heads and pray? Did daddies really never go away? Oh, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Don't forget Grandma. Grandma, everything is changing fast. We call it progress. I just don't know. Grandma, let's wander back into the past. Paint me a picture long, long ago. Did lovers really fall in love to stay, stand beside each other, come what may? Was a promise really something people kept, not just something they would say then forget? Did families really bow their heads and pray? Did daddies really never, never go away? Oh, Grandma, tell me about the good old days. Oh, great Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Yes, great Grandma, tell me about the good old days. There you go, even got the great grandmas and grandpas in there. What a great song by the Judds, and how appropriate. I told you earlier that I sing all different kinds of music. Well, this song was written in 1885 in Sweden. For all you Swedes or Scandinavians out there, it started off as a poem, in 1885. Then the musicians got a hold of it and added a melody to it, and it has become one of the all-time classic gospel songs. One of the great ones. I sure hope you're singing along out there, but on this one, I just want to give you a little warning. I do this one the Elvis Presley way. For those who are going, Elvis Presley? Elvis was an amazing gospel singer. My mom and dad used to drive around the farmland down in Whitman County, and they'd look at the crops. And guess what was in that old cassette tape player? I still have it at home. Elvis's greatest gospel hits. So he does it a little bit different, but hey, he's the king, so he can do anything he wants. Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the world thy hands have made. Oh, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my soul, my Savior God, to thee, how great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my soul, my Savior God, to thee, how great thou art, how great thou art. When Christ shall come with shouts of acclamation, take me home, what joy shall fill my heart. Then I shall bow in humble adoration and there proclaim, my God, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee, how great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my soul, my Savior God, to thee, how great thou art, how great thou art. Amen. Wow, what a beautiful song. And if I was Elvis Presley, I'd be saying, thank you very much. What a great song. 1885. Well, I'll tell you what, this next one, we're going down to Las Vegas, to the Rat Pack. Oh boy, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr. And if Dean Martin or Frank were singing this song, they'd have a drink in one hand and a cigarette in the other. That's not me. Here we go with just a great song. One thing I've noticed as I have about 800 or 900 songs I work my way through. And guess what the most common theme of almost, I'd say 3/4 of the songs would be love. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me that my sometime is now. Everybody finds somebody someplace. There's no telling where love may appear. Something in my heart keeps saying that my someplace is right here. If I had it in my power, oh, I would arrange for every girl to have your charm. 'Cause then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. And everybody loves somebody sometime. Although someone just like you. Ooh, that's old Dino. Dean Martin for you. That's been covered by hundreds of artists. What a great song. Down in Las Vegas, back in those piano bars. Well, this next song, we're going all over the world here today, folks. We're heading over to Hawaii. And if there are any married couples in the crowd out there, sir, it's time you reach down and grab hold of your wife's hand or put your arm around her, because we're renewing your vows right now. If you have lost your one and only, I'm sorry, but I want you to think about your good days and years with your loved one that you lost. This song was the most popular wedding song, especially over in Hawaii. Even on the mainland, a lot of people use this song, and it's appropriately called the Hawaiian Wedding Song. This is the moment that I have waited for. I can hear my heart singing. Soon bells will be ringing. This is the moment of sweet aloha. I will love you longer than forever. Promise me that you will leave me never. Here and out here, all my love I vowed here. Promise me that you will leave me never. I will love you longer than forever. Now that we are one, clouds won't hide the sun. Blue skies of Hawaii smile on this our wedding day. On this our wedding day, I do love you with all my heart. Aloha, which has three meanings in Hawaiian: love, hello, and goodbye. What a beautiful song. By the way, that reminded me, the dance floor is open, ladies and gentlemen. I have had many couples, or some of you folks that are working at the resident or with the residents here, grab a partner. In fact, this next song takes us back to the days of waltz music. This one's a little different though. Not just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is a country waltz. I used to sing for my uncle down in Colfax, and he always wanted me to sing Waltz Across Texas. And I'm going, well, okay, I guess I better learn that one. And that's when I started playing waltz music, and now I'm hooked on waltz music. It's great. Wow, this is such a cool song. And by the way, I sang it for my Uncle Don on his deathbed, and he smiled. And I told him, you're going to be with Aunt June shortly, and you guys will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3 together. And of course, at his funeral. Rest in peace, Uncle Don. He was 95 years young. When we dance together, my world's in disguise. It's a fairyland tale that comes true. When you look at me with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. I could waltz across Texas with you. My heartaches and troubles are just up and gone the moment that you come into view. With your hand in my hand, I can dance on and on. I can waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. I could waltz across Texas with you. I could waltz across Texas with you. I'd love to waltz across Texas, you guessed it, with you. Bow to your partners. All right, that was to Uncle Don. Rest in peace. Well, tell you what, this song is out of the same era, but boy, a totally different genre of music. Let's get a little rock and roll going here. 1956, a man by the name of Antoine. You're going, Antoine? Well, my regulars out there know who I'm talking about already. His nickname was Fats Domino. I like to research my music too. I just thought, I remembered the 50s and early 60s. I thought he was the first. But guess what? This song was done by the big bands. Who would have thunk it? Glenn Miller, Sammy Kaye, Dorsey and the gang. By the way, Louis Armstrong even did a little cover on this one too. But anyway, this song by Antoine, more commonly known as Fats Domino, always is one of my favorites when I'm singing at senior facilities. I see the toes tapping, I see the smiling, because you're thinking, I remember dancing to this song at the high school sock hops, or the Grange Hall, or wherever, the Elks Club. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill, where I found you. Oh, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill. It lingered until my dreams came true. Oh, the wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows we made, they were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still, for you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Oh, the wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows we made, they were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still, for you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill, for you were my thrill out there on Blueberry Hill. Woo! The Fat Man, Fats Domino. Wow, what a great song, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm sure you're thinking about the days when you were dancing to that song. Well, we did a little rock and roll. This one, kind of rock and roll. Kind of. Back in 1963, there was a little group from over in Liverpool, England, that totally took the world by storm. The Beatles. Yes, you knew that one. And there was a song on their first album, Meet the Beatles, that they played on their second appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show. Some of you remember that. You were probably sitting in the living room with your kids and they're grooving to the music and you were going, oh my God, what has happened to music? Well, guess what? One of the songs they sang was from 1957 from the Broadway musical, The Music Man. Shirley Jones sang the song. And little did a lot of parents know that that song was from the 50s, from The Music Man. I sure didn't think of that when I was listening to the song. I discovered it as I started doing some research on the songs. There were bells on a hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till it was you. Oh, there were birds up in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. And there was music and wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn. And you, oh, there was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. There was music and wonderful roses, they tell me, in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn. And you, yes, there was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. Till there was you. The Beatles or Shirley Jones, whichever you prefer. That was Till There Was You. Great song. Well, I'll tell you what, this next song, let's go to Spokane, Washington. The song, boy, the guy that made this song a hit grew up right here in Spokane, Washington. Some of you already know that I am talking about Bing Crosby, the Bingster. If you go to Gonzaga University, right outside in front of the arena down there, there is a statue of Bing Crosby. Yes, he is a Spokaneite. I'm going to sing this song two different ways, so I'm going to go through it, then you need to put the clutch in and shift into a little higher gear. I'll pick up the pace a little bit. Here we go with the old crooner from Spokane. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones we used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Oh, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Okay, shift in a little and bright. And may all your Christmases be white. Early Merry Christmas to everybody, but it's never too early. Never too early for Christmas. Well, I've done a gospel song or two already, another one coming up. This one's more of a more contemporary Christian song. It was done by a man named Josh Groban. And I've already told Harlan, who's my sound man over here and video master, that I play in restaurants, bars, Green Bluff, funerals, all over the place, all different age groups. But my favorite is singing for senior facilities, including my mom's down in Colfax. You know, I love the music from your era and mine, and it's just, you guys are the world's greatest audience out there, and guess what? You raise me up, just like the song here. When I'm down and oh my soul is weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. There is no life without its hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfectly. But when you come and I am filled with wonder, sometimes I think I glimpse eternity. Everybody, you raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. Oh, I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Oh, I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Whew, that's a pretty song. That's so bad I can't even mess it up. Okay. Hey, I did a medley earlier. Let's go with another one. Whenever I sing down in Colfax for my mom's living facility, Hillray, by the way, they kind of get a kick out of this one because this is just right in their wheelhouse. And it's just kind of a fun song. I am a Volga German, which means I am a German. The Germans who immigrated through Russia, spent 100 years in Russia, then hightailed it out as quick as they could to America and Canada and all over the world. The second song in this medley has a lot of French in it, actually, down in Cajun country. So it's a little bit of a mixture. I apologize if I butcher the French in this one, but I am Deutsch. My gosh, there's some good-looking ladies out in the crowd today. Hey, oh boy. Hey, good-looking. There's my first goof of the day. I apologize. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up for me? Hank Williams Sr. Oh, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? Got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing is free. So if you want to have some fun, just come along with me. Still I say, hey, good luck. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up for me? Oh, how about cooking some John fruit jar wasn't filled with Diet Coke or orange juice. Troubadour, Fontainebleau, the place is abuzz. Kin folks come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Dress in style, go hog wild and be gay. Son of a gun, gonna have big fun down on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Cherubino. Pick guitar, fill through jar and be gay. Son of a gun, gonna have big fun down on the bayou. Hang on, we're changing key here. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Cherubino. Pick guitar, fill through jar and be gay. Son of a gun, gonna have big fun down on the bayou. Woo! That's a fun song. And I need to tell you a little bit about Hank Williams, because for a while I was not happy when I heard how Hank Williams passed away. He died right around 1952, or it might have been January 1st, 53, I forget which. Died in the back of his black Cadillac from too much drinking and drugs. I'm thinking, what a waste of talent. He is one of the 4 people that has been considered the king of country music. What a talent. And I kept going, what a waste. But as I did more digging, I found out that as a young child, he had spina bifida, in pain most of his life. He broke his back as an adult. And they say every time he performed, he was playing in pain. And he needed the help of the drugs and kind of masked it with the alcohol. I'm not saying that's the way to handle it, but I understand it better now. He died at the age 29 in the back of his black Cadillac. Sad story, because wow, think of all the music that we could have had if he would have survived. This next song is a fun one to sing. Originally done by Wilbert Harrison. Oh, and then guess what? The Fat Man made some money on this song too. Fats Domino. This song is just a cool song to do. And I get going a little bit at the end, so if you're dancing, hang on. Excuse me. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Gonna be stand on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. Oh, standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine, with my Kansas City baby and my bottle of Kansas City wine. Oh, well, I might take a train, I might take a plane, but if I gotta walk, I'm gonna get there just the same. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They've got those crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Oh, a Mustang. 12th Street and Vine. Oh, if I stay without a woman, you know I'm gonna die. Gotta find a friendly baby, that's the reason why I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got those crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. They've got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Woo! Fats Domino or Wilbert Harrison going to Kansas City. I forget if I was at a park place or somewhere. Somebody came up and said, Kirk, I was traveling and they were going back to Kansas City, and he wanted to go down to the corner of 12th Street and Vine. But this was a while back. He went down there. It was a vacant lot. with just a bunch of weeds growing on it. He was so disappointed, but hey, it's still a great song. Well, let's get back into the Christmas spirit again. As I look outside, I see some snow on the ground, so here we go, folks, with a song that has been covered by so many great artists, including Bing Crosby. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, and the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. If you're not singing along, join me. I don't care if you're a good singer or not. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. Those lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how we'll hate going out into the storm. But if you really hold me tight, oh, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbye. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Help me. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. One more time. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. All right. I hope you enjoyed singing along with that one. It's nice being indoors where it's nice and warm. Down here in the office, up on the South Hill, the office for Project Joy. Well, I haven't done a patriotic song yet. I guess I did do one earlier. I apologize. This one has become the anthem for American veterans. We have a lot of great songs that are patriotic. God Bless America. And the list goes on and on. But this song burst on the scene a couple, 2 or 3 decades ago. And I've been told by veterans who've come up and said, this is the song that will bring a tough old staff sergeant to tears. Freedom isn't free. And once again, I thank all of you that served or had family members that served. And by gosh, if you're patriotic, you can join in too. It goes out to everybody. Lee Greenwood put out one of the great songs of all time. If tomorrow all things were gone, that I'd worked for all my life. If I had to start again, just my children and my wife, I'd thank my God above for living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free. I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. Gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, New York to LA, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, or at least I know I'm free. I won't forget the women who died, who gave that right to me. Gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, because there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Thank you for your service. What a great song by Lee Greenwood. Well, the song was God Bless the USA. I have another gospel song here that I just need to tell you a little bit about. I think it's the oldest song that I do. It was written in 1779. Yes. the Revolutionary War was going on. We're talking about the early days of our country. Written in 1779, one of my all-time favorite gospel songs, Amazing Grace. One of the places I was singing, I can't remember which facility it was, which residence, guy came up and said, Kirk, or lady came up and said, Kirk, have you heard the adapted version to Amazing Grace, or what's added to it? I'm going, no. You don't mess with Amazing Grace. You don't mess with classic gospel music. He said, go home and listen to it. Guess what? I've done it a number of times now, because Chris Tomlin added, he didn't change the song. He knew better than that. He knew you don't mess with Amazing Grace, but he added a chorus to it. And I've done it a number of times. I've done it at memorials, and boy, it just fits like a glove. So I give Chris Tomlin credit, first of all, for not messing with the song. There are many, many verses in Amazing Grace. I'm just going to do a couple here today, but I will sing the chorus, and you'll see how well it fits. Wow. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that oh grace appear, the hour I first believed. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior, has ransomed me. Like the flood, His mercy reigns, unending love. Amazing grace. Oh, the Lord has promised good to me. His words, my hope secures. He will, my shield and portion be, just as long as life endures. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior, has ransomed me. Like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love. Amazing grace. I hope you liked that. I kind of fell in love with it when I heard it, because I didn't think I was going to like it. I was not open-minded at first, but if He opened my mind on that one, that's a beautiful addition to the song. Well, tell you what, this next song is a Christmas song, and it might be a Christmas song you are not familiar with, unless you follow my favorite country band, Alabama. Wow, I saw them out at Northern Quest. Oh, it's been a couple of years ago, a year and a half or so ago. They just blew the doors off the place. So amazing. Good old-fashioned country music. The fiddle, the banjo, playing country music the way it's meant to be played. And wow, it was truly amazing. Let me get in the right key here. This song, like I said, might be one you're not familiar with. It is called Christmas in Dixie. What a great song. By now in New York City, There's snow upon the ground, and out in California, sunshine's falling down. Maybe down in Memphis, Graceland's all in lights. In Atlanta, Georgia, there's peace on earth tonight. Christmas in Dixie, snowing in the pines. Merry Christmas from Dixie to everyone tonight. It's windy in Chicago, kids are out of school. There's magic in Motown, cities on the move. Jackson, Mississippi, Charlotte, Carolina, all across this nation, it's peaceful Christmas time. It's Christmas in Dixie, snowing in the pines. Merry Christmas from Dixie to everyone tonight. Christmas in Spokane, snowing in the pines. Merry Christmas from Dixie to everyone tonight. And from here at Project Joy, Merry Christmas tonight. Merry Christmas, everybody. It was an honor to sing for you, but it's going to be a much bigger honor when things get back to normal and I play with you. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving. Once again, my name's Kirk, and thank you, Project Joy, for giving me the opportunity to spend some time with you. Bye-bye, guys.